I use a framework called restoration therapy, and I blend it a little bit with internal family systems. I intermingle them pretty evenly, honestly. Restoration therapy is rooted in love and trust. It's built on emotional regulation, attachment, and mindfulness. And I really, really like restoration therapy, especially from a spiritual aspect for me, because it's based on the tenet that everybody is inherently good, which I do believe. We are all God's children. We do have the things within us to be able to go through this life. I don't believe in a God that would put us in this experience without the resources necessary to get through it. And it focuses on cycles, pain cycles and peace cycles. A pain cycle is made up of our feelings and negative coping behaviors. Typically, negative coping behaviors don't satisfy the feelings that we're experiencing. So if it's feeling lonely and we turn to pornography because we're trying to get connection, we're not actually going to get connection out of that. In fact, we're actually going to feel even more isolated and lonely. And so that would be a pain cycle that feeds into itself. And then the peace cycle is made up of truth. So what is the truth? Maybe it's that I have people that I can rely on. I can trust people, or I am lovable. And then action, and being able to use agency and action to use that truth, right? Being able to say, like, wait a second, actually, I am feeling lonely. And normally in the past, I would have turned to pornography, but I'm really loved. And I have these kids that love me and rely on me. And so instead, I'm gonna go play with them and be with them so that I can feel their love and actually have the connection met. And then you're using your agency. You're not being acted upon. Turning to pornography is reactive. It's not an action necessarily that people are choosing. It's just a reaction from feeling lonely or whatever it is that they're coping with.
Carbs. That's my coping mechanism. It's really no different though. It's still not healthy.
But that's the thing, right? Sometimes people take exercise too far, right? And it becomes a negative coping behavior. It becomes reactive because they can't manage their emotions. And other times people can use exercise out of agency and say, no, I'm going to go exercise because this is what I need to do to regulate my emotions. It has a purpose, right? Like it does protect you from something. And that's really important. It's not maybe doing it in the best way, right? There's better ways that we can do those things.